Why Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter should finally win her Album of the Year at the 2025 Grammys. The album, acclaimed by both fans and critics, will likely compete against Taylor Swift's new LP at the Music Awards show next year. Beyoncé deserves to finally lasso herself an Album of the Year win. Late last month, the music superstar 42 released her 8th studio album, Cowboy Carter, which serves as the second installment in a planned trilogy of albums following 2022's Renaissance. The LP, like many of Beyoncé's works, blends a diverse mix of musical genres, and it is conceptualized as a radio broadcast by the fictional KNTRY Radio Texas, with country superstars Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, and Linda Martell acting as disc jockeys. The 27-track album features collaborations with big names including Miley Cyrus and Post Malone, plus Beyoncé's 6-and-a-half-year-old daughter Rumi, as well as those from lesser-known black country artists such as Tanner Adell, Brittany Spencer, Tierra Kennedy, Raina Roberts, Shabuzi and Willie Jones, Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, Nile Rodgers, John Batiste, Gary Clark Jr. and Rhiannon Giddens, meanwhile, perform instruments on various tracks. Looking at the album now and looking ahead to the 2025 Grammy Awards, Nicholas Rice, a senior news editor for PUPL, highlights why Beyoncé deserves to take home the coveted Album of the Year honor for Cowboy Carter. Beyoncé has been nominated for Album of the Year 4 times over the past 2 decades, in 2010 for I Am, Sasha Fierce in 2015 for Beyoncé, in 2017 for Lemonade, and in 2023 for Renaissance. The nominees for the 2025 Grammys will be announced sometime later this year, following the eligibility period, which runs from September 16, 2023, through August 30, 2024 per Billboard. Beyoncé's latest project has received universal acclaim from both fans and critics, who praise the star's expansion into the country genre. On Metacritic, a website that collects reviews of media through reviews from sources such as magazines and websites, Cowboy Carter scored an impressive score of 92/100 based on 20 critic reviews. Rolling Stone, for example, praised the LP as having Beyoncé's best vocal work on record, adding that the album was produced flawlessly. Variety, meanwhile, called Cowboy Carter a masterpiece of sophisticated vocal arranging, also describing it as a 27-course meal that is difficult to describe in whole, but endlessly easy to digest, serving by serving. The Bayhive, as Beyoncé's loyal legion of fans are collectively known, also had high praise for the superstar and her latest musical project. The vocals on Cowboy Carter are insane. Do not ever play with my sister, wrote one user on X, formerly Twitter. Cowboy Carter is so good, I am literally screaming, trying, throwing BEY on say, is WANNing 8OTY next year. I'm calling if, said one other. As another fan added, Cowboy Carter is really Beyoncé's best album. Cowboy Carter is such an insane flex. If this doesn't finally get Beyoncé AOTY, one more fan wrote. While many praised Cowboy Carter for its impressive vocals, creative concept and clear flow, Beyoncé was also celebrated for stepping into what is seen by many as a heavily white genre as a black woman. In the LP's first track, American Requiem, the mother of 3 reminds listeners of her country roots growing up in Texas, singing, used to say I spoke too country / and the rejection came, said I wasn't country enough / said I wouldn't saddle up, but / if that ain't country, tell me what is? Martell, 82, who begins Spaghetti, touches upon the idea that artists can only be limited to certain subjects, stating ahead of the tune, genres are a funny little concept, aren't they? / in theory, they have a simple definition that's easy to understand / but in practice, well, some may feel confined. Beyoncé not only highlighted her ability